What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. Today's video, I'm going to go through all the thralls that come in the wild surges, and then I'm going to go through all of the named thralls that come in the summoned surges. I am not going through the thralls level 1 through 3 that come in each tier of the surge. That would be way too long of a video to put together. So if you want to see something like that, please let me know in the comment section below and thumb this video up. And what I'll do is look at doing each area of the surge, so all of the north surges together, all of the south surges together, and so on. And I did take a quick look at some of those level 1 through 3 thralls that come in those surges, and there are some variety that come in there. There's some differences in the damage modifiers and the hit points and different things like that, but I don't think any of those thralls are going to blow you out of the water. So I think in order for me to sit down and actually do each one of those videos, this video needs to hit 500 likes. So if you want to see those videos, go ahead and hit that like button. But let's get into this video. So what we have here is all of the surge thralls that come in the wild surges. So we had the Black Hand, we have the Cannibal, we have the Dogs of the Desert, we have the Lemurian, and then the Relic Hunter, and lastly, the Veneer Loising. Loising? Is that how you say it? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Now, for all of these guys, I have infographics for you. It's much easier to show it this way than to have a card for each individual thrall, because a lot of these thralls share the same damage modifier, the same range modifier, and the same points per point in vitality. So here we go. I'm going to put these up on the screen, and you can take a screenshot of them. You can save them, whatever you want to do. So here we go. I'm not going to go through all of these numbers, but here's the tier 1 fighter thralls, and they have a melee damage modifier of 8.225, a ranged damage modifier of 1.0575, and the points that they gain per point in vitality is 34. You can see the rest of their information on the screen. The tier 2 fighter thralls go along the same lines. You can see all the information there on the screen for each individual one. However, they all have a damage modifier for melee of 0.969375. Their ranged modifier is 1.11625, and they gain 34 points per point in vitality. Now lastly, the tier 3 fighters, you can see all their numbers there, but their melee damage modifier is 1.128, ranged damage modifier is 1.175, and their points per point in vitality are 45.2. Now, before I show you all the named thralls that you can get in the Isle of Siptah, I want to tell you a couple of quick facts. There is only 12 named thralls in the Isle of Siptah, and there are a couple of outliers which I will point out when we get into them that have either the highest amount of hit points or the highest damage modifier. If you're new here, I'd encourage you to click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another video. Let's jump right into it, and each one of these has their own card, and I'm also showing you how to call these particular thralls in. So this is going to come from the North Summoned Surge, and all of these thralls can only be obtained if you put 1,000 chaos in the Ley Shrine. Starting off with the North, the Asir Warrior has 20 strength, 10 agility, 15 vitality, 0 in accuracy, 0 in survival. Its melee damage modifier is 1.56, and its range modifier is 1.575. Its health is 4,800, and the points that they gain per point in vitality is 72. Moving over to the Asir Berserker, strength of 20, agility of 10, vitality of 15, accuracy of 0, survival of 0, melee damage modifier is 1.326, range modifier is 1.65. Its health is 6,800, and its points gained per point in vitality is 120. Now I want to back up here and just make it clear what we're looking at here. The thrall on the left is a a tier 4 Thrall, a named Thrall. It's got a higher damage modifier and a lower health. The Thrall on the right is considered a tier 4 Purge Thrall. It has a lower damage modifier and higher health. So either one of these Thralls is going to be good, but you need to weigh whether you want the higher damage modifier or the higher health. And you're going to see that same scenario across most of the Thralls that I'm going to show you moving forward. Moving over to the northeast, you can see Colbrech the Blade has 0 in strength, 15 agility, 10 vitality, accuracy of 20, survival of 0, melee damage modifier is 1.56, range modifier is 1.575. Their health is 3,720, and they gain 72 points per point in vitality. Now, if I take you back over to this one, you can see the melee damage modifier, the range modifier, and the points per point in vitality are the same. Where the changes are going to be in the attributes, so strength, agility, vitality, accuracy, and survival, and then the amount of health points. Moving over to the Black Dragon Veteran, 0 in strength, 15 agility, 10 vitality, accuracy of 20, survival of 0. This one has a melee damage modifier of 1.32 and a range modifier of 1.65, health of 6,200, and they gain 120 hit points per point in vitality. Again, if we compare this to the one previous, there we go, 1.326, range modifier of 1.65. Where it changes again is the health and the attributes. Moving on to the center, we have the Warrior of Jebel Sog, strength of 15, agility 0, vitality 20, accuracy of 0, survival of 10, melee damage modifier of 1.56, range damage modifier of 1.75. They have 4,440 hit points, and they gain 72 hit points per point in vitality. Moving over to Korthok of the Freet Beast. Yes, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly or not, but this is the Purge type Thrall from the center. Strength of 15, agility of 0, 20 vitality, accuracy of 0, survival of 10, melee damage modifier of 1.326, ranged damage modifier of 1.65. His health is 7,400, and you'll see I have an arrow next to that. That is because this is the Thrall that comes out of the box with the highest amount of hit points. And the points that he gains per point in vitality is 120. Now, the only reason he comes out of the box with the most hit points is because he also has 20 points in vitality. Moving over to the south, and if we look at the Yoggite Veteran, strength of 10, agility of 0, vitality of 15, accuracy of 0, and survival of 20. 1.56 melee damage modifier, ranged damage modifier is 1.575, health of 6,080, and he gains 108 hit points per point in vitality. Moving over to Arku the Mad, strength of 10, agility of 0, vitality of 15, 0 in accuracy, and survival at 20. Melee damage modifier of 1.326, range damage modifier of 1.65. His health is 6,800, and he gains 120 points per point in vitality. Moving over to the east area, we have the Cultist Veteran. Strength of 0, agility of 20, vitality of 10, accuracy of 15, survival of 0. His melee damage modifier is 1.6575, and you can see that I have the arrow next to it. He shares the top melee damage modifier with one other Thrall, and we'll get to him a little bit later on in the video. His ranged damage modifier is 1.65, health of 4,650, and the points per point in vitality gained is 90. Moving over to Hoth's Shark Eye, strength of 0, 20 in agility, vitality of 10, accuracy of 15, and survival is 0. His melee damage modifier is 1.326, and ranged modifier is 1.65. Health of 6,200, and points per point in vitality gained is 120. And the last surge that you can summon in is the Surge of the West. Now this is a Treasure Seeker Master Blade. I didn't have room to put his full name on the card, but spelled out it's Treasure Seeker Master Blade. He comes out of the box with 9 in strength, 9 in agility, 9 in vitality, 9 in accuracy, and 9 in survival. His melee damage modifier is 1.6575. This is the other Thrall that shares the highest melee damage modifier. Range damage modifier is 1.65, health of 4,560, and the points per point in vitality gained is 90. And the last Thrall on our list today, this will be the final one that you can get named in these surges that you summon. This is Algrid Swordbreaker, strength of 9, agility 9, vitality 9, accuracy 9, and survival 9. Melee damage modifier of 1.326, range damage modifier of 1.65. Her health is 6,080, and the points per point in vitality gained is 120. So to recap real quick, if you want the Thrall with the highest health directly out of the box, that's going to be Karthok the Fret Beast, and he is from the Center Surge. If you want the Thrall with the highest melee damage modifier, you either want the Cultist Veteran from the East Surge, or you want the Treasure Seeker Master Blade from the West Surge. And that's all I have for this video, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. There's a couple other videos coming up on the screen. You can pick one of those to watch next. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace. I'd like to give a big shout out to all my YouTube members. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not subscribed, you can start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified when I upload another video.